Text us at 737-301-9600. This is the JB and Sandy Show on Austin's 80 station, 103.1.
We mentioned a little bit ago that we feel like we've got our city back with ACL and F1 behind us this week. But JB was, he goes, think about this. I know the answer, but I want you guys to think about what was the question, JB? What F1 visitors wanted to do in Texas?
Yeah, it's maybe not exactly what you think, but what did they want to do in Austin besides go to the F1 race?
All right.
What was wildly popular, especially with Europeans?
I bet some of the girls wanted to hook up with a cowboy.
Oh.
I feel like number one is want to eat some barbecue.
Oh.
You're in Austin, Texas. Barbecue or queso.
Barbecue, very, very popular. And I can't tell you how many tourists I saw with brand new cowboy hats and boots.
Yep.
On Congress.
Yeah.
You know, they all bought hats and boots. I was like, man, there's a lot.
I saw one guy.
And I get that. That's normal.
I stole over a line from Rip in Yellowstone. I saw a guy wearing, what do you call those things? The cowboy necklace, a bolero, or that's like a stone or something in it. What's it? A bolo.
Bolo.
Yeah.
Polo tie.
Bolo tie.
I saw a guy wearing one and it was kind of halfway down his shirt. And I walked out. I go, that's not how you wear that.
Did not call him out.
Okay, so it's not exactly what you think. Any other guesses of what people wanted to do while they're here?
In Austin?
I'm sorry,
in Austin or in Texas is the question.
In Austin, but in and around Austin.
Yeah.
It may have been in the burbs, but in and around here.
Barton Springs, for sure.
Barton Springs.
Yeah,
they probably wanted to see a
South
horse
Congress.
or cattle or something.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. South Congress.
No.
If they're down there, might probably already there because they got their hats. Capitol.
Yeah, they were all over.
I give. What is it?
No. They wanted to go to gun ranges and fire guns.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
They wanted to fire handguns and AK-47s. And yes, you can go rent those at gun ranges and fire them.
Yeah.
AK-47.
That's what a lot of people wanted to do when in Texas was go shoot guns.
That tracks perfectly with a story years ago. I met these guys. I was traveling in Europe and I was in Barcelona and I met these Dutch guys and they were a crew of guys and I was by myself and we hung out for like 3 or 4 days and we stayed in touch. In fact, Trisha met them when we went to the Netherlands and we met up with them. Well, they came here once, big gaggle of Dutch dudes, funny shoes, the whole thing. You can always
the
tell
wooden shoes.
But you can always tell a European they wear weird shoes. They just do.
Yeah,
they have weird shoes. But that's what they wanted to do. They were like,
the men sometimes wear mesh shirts too.
Yeah,
for no known reason.
Yeah, that's what they wanted to do. They wanted to shoot guns, and so I took them to Red's indoor gun range at the Y&O Kill, and they couldn't believe you could do it. They could not.
Have you ever touched a gun before?
No training whatsoever.
No.
Just hand you a gun.
Just here you go.
Yeah.
Don't shoot anybody.
They did have one of the guys from Reds come in and give them a quick
show them a few things.
Right?
Man,
but they were absolutely.
There's some etiquette in the gun range. You don't want to mess that up.
That's true.
Yeah.
But they were blown away that you could do that. And at the time, we were living on Lake Travis, and I took them out on the boat, and they were like, "So how long does it take to get your license for the boat?"
To drive the boat.
Yeah, I was like, "You don't need a license." He goes, "What? Like, you don't have to take any classes or study or pass a test?" I'm like, "Nope. I just have to have the money to buy a boat."
Rent a boat, buy a boat.
They couldn't believe that either.
It does sounds ridiculous, doesn't it?
They were like, "This is the greatest country in the world." I go, "Yeah, pretty great here." But so I guess, there's some gun ranges in Austin that are fancy, like country clubs. And,
oh, really?
Yeah, I mean they've got lounges and all. It's not like Reds where you go in there and just bang away and then leave.
I've never shot a gun inside. Every time I've shot a gun, it's just been outside at like bottles or you know what I mean, an outside range.
Yeah, well,
I feel like you are fancy out.
Wait a minute,
inside.
you guys were not inside when you took your gun safety class?
No, we're outside. We're shooting it at the side of a big giant dirt clop.
Yeah, I took when I got my conceal, it was an outdoor range. It was the same kind of targets, but a big mound behind it.
Yeah.
What was the shooting
it was
part,
outdoors.
JB? How long did the shooting part take? Because I'm going to take mine online.
It's like the last hour of it just to go through everybody.
Mm-hmm. But actually shooting, when you shoot, what is it? A couple of minutes?
Yeah, you shoot from very close range. You don't have to shoot from very far because
the different distances
for handguns, you're likely to be within 15 feet or closer.
Yeah.
So I think that's maybe the furthest back was like 15, 20 feet. But you need to score well. You can't just shoot all willy-nilly and pass.
And didn't you say that just having taken the class, if God forbid you ever had to use your firearm, just having taken the class can save you a tremendous amount of hassle after the incident?
The class really teaches you to only use this if your life is truly threatened.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're going to be tied up in court forever. It's going to cost you, even if you're completely innocent. Someone breaks into your home, you shoot them. He said, you're going to spend $20,000 defending yourself.
Wow.
So your life better be on the line.
Wow.
And it really makes you think. So think about it. People get a conceal and then they're like, if someone's breaking into my truck out front, it's a truck. It's insured.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it worth shooting someone? Or if someone's running out of your house with a television?
Yeah.
Let him go.
One, you've got homeowner's insurance more than likely. And do you want to get all tangled up in court over a TV?
Yeah.
Right.
Or a necklace or something? It really makes you think. And the laws are also very different day versus night.
Oh.
You're much more likely to be found innocent defending yourself at night versus during the day.
That makes sense. I mean,
there's some really interesting stuff. I recommend people take, even if you don't want to carry, if you have a gun in your home, you should take the classes. It's fascinating.
So a good weekend for the gun ranges in Austin for all the Euros out there going, wow, yeah, shoot. Yeah.
1031austin.com.
If you're just joining us, make sure you grab the podcast version of the show. Search JB and Sandy on the iHeartRadio app. Here we are, Austin, Texas. We're Longhorn fans. We support the Longhorns. We keep up to date with them. They play 3:15 this weekend. It's on the SEC network at Mississippi State. But we've got a lot of people around here that are Red Raiders as well. Texas Tech Red Raiders. And a tradition at Texas Tech is no more. And JB did a little bit of the research into the history of the tortilla tossing, which has now been banned at the Jones in Lubbock.
Yeah. Coincidentally, they lost.
Yeah.
They were on a hot streak. What were they, 7-0?
Yep. And
something like that?
They lost to Arizona State over the weekend.
And then no tortilla. That was the first game with no tortillas, right?
Yeah.
Well, that one was on the road.
Exactly.
I don't know if they do it on the road. That was
just home games.
Home games. Was.
They probably do it at home.
So what's the history of?
I was wondering about that. I didn't know, and I've never asked a Red Raider, but I guess in the 80s, up until like 90 or so, they were at kickoff. They were throwing like cup lids right at the beginning. That was sort of the tradition. And then in a game in 1992, they were playing the Aggies in Lubbock, and a sportscaster, I don't know which one, remarked that all there was in Lubbock was a tortilla factory.
Game on.
And that is all it took.
Yeah.
And then it became tortillas. So that's when it started, 1992 at the Texas Tech, Texas A&M game.
Did someone take up the cause of ending the tortilla toss?
Yeah. What did you find out, JB? Because I know what I heard.
Why they ended it?
Remember when Texas got in so much trouble for throwing all the crap on the field last season?
Yes.
And
that was ugly.
Yeah. And Sarkisian walked over and shook his finger at the crowd, and then they were fined all this money. So apparently when they decided to make the rule that nothing getting thrown on the field, they made an exception for the tradition of the tortilla toss at Tech. But then those people screwed it up because they were continuing to throw tortillas even after kickoff.
Oh, okay. So they said prior to kickoff, throw all the tortillas you want.
That's for all since the 80s or 90s when they started throwing them. It was always just at kickoff, and it stopped. But for some reason this year, the kids just kept throwing them on the field and kept getting fined.
I've never heard of a tortilla hurting anybody.
Right. I was like, are they throwing them in their eye? What's happening? What's the big deal? It's just getting in the way.
It's silly. It's not as weird as the Detroit Red Wings and their tradition of what they throw on the ice.
Octopus. Right?
Octopus.
Yeah.
What do you mean octopus? Live, like
octopus.
Real octopus.
Didn't your grandma say octopus or your dad or something?
my great grandmother.
People would go and just buy up live octopus.
Not live. I mean, they're you buy them frozen, then you thaw them out. But like a big octopus.
Yeah.
And they would throw
weird.
them on the ice.
I don't know how that tradition started, but it's a funny one.
Well, I've got a little info here because it has because an octopus has how many arms?
8
arms. That symbolizes one of the 8 wins needed at the time to win the Stanley Cup. This was in 1952. And that's why it stuck.
Gotcha. Hey, reminder, Texas Stars are back on Friday at the HEB Center.
Oh, are you so excited?
Bring your octopus.
Mm-hmm. Bring your octopus.
Bring your octopus, apparently.
I'm just thinking, like, what would Longhorn fan throw around?
Tamales.
Oh,
no, something.
Cow chips.
Cow patties.
That's true. I was thinking something a little more sophisticated. You know what I mean? They toss caviar or something like that.
Because they're sneaky.
Yeah. Well, we do get teas and called tea sips.
Yeah.
We should maybe we bust out a tea sip.
Throw out bags of tea. Throw out bags of tea. That'd be pretty funny. Again, a reminder, grab the podcast version of the show. Coming up next, you got to stick around for this because how do I put this? I tried really hard to tell Trisha something that's exciting for her on our walk yesterday. And I didn't get a chance to tell her, and I tell her what it is. And I'll tell her what it is and why I didn't get a chance to tell him. Coming up next.
1031austin.com.
Hey, it's Sandy for Kangaroo, and it's October in Central Texas. That means some cooler weather. It means costumes. And for most people, October means tricks or treats. But for my friends, Scott and Stacy Feller and their team at Kangaroo, October is like every other month. It's all treats, no tricks. You see, Scott and Stacy, great people who've been serving our part of the world for more than 25 years. They're Central Texas trusted. They're a great choice for a local roofing company, and all for a great reason. Whether it's installs, repairs, whatever, they do great work, and they always stand behind it. Kanga's roof process, very professional. You'll always know where you stand and what's happening with your project. So no matter what the Texas weather throws our way, year in, year out, Kangaroo is here serving your friends and our neighbors. The next time you need a roof, call my friends Scott and Stacy. Halloween is coming, and with Kangaroo, you can always count on all treats, no tricks. Give them a call. They'll hop to it. Find them online at callkangaroo.com. Yesterday, I was excited to tell Trisha that something was arriving at the house that she's very excited about getting that I got for her. And Trisha and I on our walk. I'll tell you what it was in just a second, but Trisha and I are walkers. We walk a few miles every day. And we spend a lot of time, or Trisha spends a lot of time talking during the walk. And so on the walk, I have a lot of time to think. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I need to tell Trisha about this exciting thing that she's really looking forward to is arriving today at the house. But I didn't tell her what it was because in the time that Trisha started talking on our walk until she finished talking on our walk, I forgot that I wanted to tell her that.
God.
Don't y'all walk like a couple hours?
We walk about an hour. Yeah, it's like 4 miles. And I just forgot what it was because
ridiculous.
Trisha, you know how it is, JB. You just forget things and that's it. If you don't get it out, for me, if I don't get it out within 30 seconds of thinking it, it's gone in my brain.
So you're saying that you were unable to tell me something because I never stopped talking while we were walking?
Well, no. You stopped talking, but the time from which you started to the time which you end was so long that I forgot what I wanted to tell you.
I feel like this has come up before. This has been a problem before.
It has. I mean, Trisha has a lot of words.
You should just record it. Record it on your phone and then do an AI summary after the walk.
I should.
Yeah. JB, Sandy would be perfectly happy if we walked for 1 hour in total silence. Total silence. You know when you go out to dinner with somebody and you feel like you have to carry the conversation, like you'll say something to them and they'll respond or answer it, and then silence on their end. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Conversations like a volley. I say something, you say something, but there's that one person who just drops it. That's Sandy when we're walking. I'll say something, he'll say something, and then silence for like an awkward period of time.
Well,
so I'll think, maybe he's interested in this, so I'll say this.
I think we need to be more like the Europeans, where couples tend to sit side by side instead of across from each other and just people watch.
Yeah.
I noticed that at a lot of the outdoor cafes.
Very Bud and Sissy style.
They sit side by side and they don't talk. They just,
they don't talk to each other.
You take it in.
Yeah.
Parallel play.
I'm all for
like
that.
Children.
Yeah. I'm all for that too. But I don't know. Sitting on the same side as each other in a booth is kind of weird.
Oh, it's weird. We did that to Landry. She got up to go to the bathroom one time at a restaurant and we moved to the same side and she came out and she's like, ew, stop. What are y'all doing?
Trisha, do you want to know what arrived yesterday?
Well, I mean, no, I don't know because I feel a little attacked right now.
No, this is coming. I pre-ordered it. It is the New York Times Games, the Puzzle Mania that I pre-ordered months ago for you, and I'm going to hold on to give you and wait until Christmas, a collection of brain-teasing puzzles from the New York Times Games featuring Wordle, connections, and exclusive content for both beginners and expert solvers. Trisha is a big-time word game player. She loves crosswords. She loves seek and finds.
Mm-hmm.
She likes
all the puzzles. I do not care for Sudoku or however you say that. Do not like that game. I think because I have a mental block against numbers, but I'm going to do the other stuff. I love them.
Well, they say it's good for the brain now that you're a senior citizen.
I know. God, I'm doing everything I can to keep this sucker working. It's a full-time job.
Do you want it now or for Christmas? It doesn't matter to me.
I feel like I want it now.
Okay.
I feel like if you have it, I feel like I want it now.
Okay. But it counts for Christmas.
Okay.
You're going to be sitting there all sad on Christmas morning.
Nothing to open. All right. So next time you and I walk, you're in charge of conversation.
JB, I don't know. Is Erin real wordy, your wife?
No, she is not a typical female at all. She grew up very tomboyish. She's not real needy. She's not.
Well, Trisha's not
she
needy.
doesn't feel.
She's just talky.
Oh, yeah. My wife's not real talky. And probably sometimes she just tells me to shut up.
I would just say, Trisha, in wrapping this up, I don't know how you are with your girlfriends and all that, but with me, maybe give me some spots to jump in. You know what I mean?
I do. Trisha. That's why I just was explaining. We'll be silent for a good 3 minutes and then it's just awkward. So I'll go, let's see if he wants to talk about this.
All right. Do you recall anything that she said in the walk yesterday?
Oh,
any recollection whatsoever of any bit of the conversation?
Yeah, hold on. Give me a second.
No. JB, he doesn't listen to anything I say and then gets mad because I'm saying things.
Something about the muscles in your legs.
That they were sore after our workout?
And your knee.
Hurt my knee on running. I mean, sure, just little things like, oh, my knee hurts.
Do you remember anything we talked about yesterday?
No, you didn't say much on our blog.
Okay.
1031austin.com.